Hello and welcome back to the channel where we are making a video game from scratch using Love2d and Lua. So we're working on some quality of life stuff here in our inventory system. So yesterday we got our element equipable and unequipable in the inventory system here. So now not only does it appear in your hand when you're able to cast spells, but if you unequip it, then you cannot cast a spell anymore. So we're looking for two things today. We're trying to see how we can equip any color tunic even though we don't have them unlocked. So we got to do something similar for the tunics where we can say that there is a player green tunic equipped or whatever. And then if the green tunic is equipped, to not only render it, but then allow us to actually... Oh my gosh, look at Jimmy. Oh my god. Oh! Jimmy just plopped on the floor. All right, Jimmy. Well, she'll climb back up. It's okay. Yeah, so we need to, in the game, green tunic, when equipped, allows you to push items like a boulder or a crate. So we need to basically only allow this behavior if green tunic is equipped. If it is not equipped, uh-oh, that was a little weird. I don't know why that happened. But yeah, only pushing if green tunic is equipped. And then I think we do already have it where, yeah, if you click the tunic once it's already equipped, it'll unequip it. So we kind of just need to change this probably just a little bit. So let's get going here. I think the first thing we want to do is see how we're currently kind of handling this. And it looks like... we do have a player field called green tunic equipped. See, I don't like this at all. I don't like the Boolean approach because there's 4 different Booleans and then we have to make sure only one's active at a given time. I prefer the string approach, I think, because then we can just either be an empty string or whatever string of the tunic that we're supposed to have. So where even is our init of this tunic equipped? Okay. Self.player blue tunic equipped. Fuck. Yeah, I don't like this. There's a ton of uses for this. See, I just hate all the freaking redundancy. I don't like any of that. Okay, well, let's start at the top. And we'll work our way down. So any of these tunic equips. Okay, so actually, before we start in the idle state, what we're going to do is go into our player and have, just like we have an element equipped, we have a tunic equipped that is initialized to an empty string. Then we're going to look for this tunic and we're going to just start from the top and go all the way through, switching the Boolean method over to our string method. There we go. Jimmy's calling back up. Okay. So yeah, we'll start here in the inventory. Okay, so we have all these booleans. It's a lot. But basically, we're on the tunic row, right? Row of 2 is all of the tunic selections. 1 is the green tunic. So we're basically saying if we want to say if the player's dot tunic equipped is equal to a string of green. Should we say green tunic or just green? Green tunic. If we're equipped, then we're going to become unequipped. So, yo, what up, Squinch? So we're just going to falsify. Actually, we're just going to turn it into an empty string instead of this Boolean method. So otherwise, green tunic is set. So if the tunic is equipped already, we're going to unequip it. If it is not equipped already, then we're going to change that field to be equal to green tunic. Yo, doing good, Squinch, doing good. Yeah, today's a long day at work, so I'm kind of melted, but other than that, doing good. I'm hoping this works because it does take out a lot of redundant. No, not anything today. We did some dinner yesterday for a fundraiser for my mom's work, which was fun, but nothing for my birthday today. Just kind of worked all day. So, yeah. We are looking at a new place to live though, which is kind of exciting. So we might be moving here soonish. I don't know. Did I just like turn off my LSP or something? Because like nothing's coming up. Yeah, try not to get hopes up about it, but we really like it. It's mainly, yeah, the big thing is like getting a washer and dryer in unit, right? And then a yard for the pup. So we're hoping we can kind of secure it. You know, it's kind of sad because it's like the rent is like $300 more than the house I used to rent like 3-4 years ago, and it's only like a townhouse, so it's like half, not really half the size, but it's like connected to the other house, so it's kind of like more money for less house, but that's just always how it is, right? So I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at, is close to 2K a month. After bills and stuff, it'll be over 2K for sure. But it's like really, it's next to like a really nice park. It's in a good quiet neighborhood. We get like a little porch balcony up on top, a little backyard. So we're excited about it, but kind of see if, you know, I'm just trying not to get my hopes up, because these things tend to just slip through your fingers sometimes. So just have to play it, see what happens. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know. I do got a good feeling about it. Like it sounds like, you know, the realtor or the property manager has been really responsive, and it sounds like we might be good to go. I just, you know, feel like the second we like assume it's happening is the second it's gonna slip through the fingers. So. Yo, Squinch, do you watch Black Mirror? Exactly, yeah. I'm assuming it doesn't exist until the thing's signed. Okay, so that is one part of our tunic upgrade. I'm gonna look for any other thing here. It doesn't look like any more in the inventory. Oh, okay. I like the new season. New season came out. It's not as dark as a lot of the other seasons were. I mean, some episodes can kind of get there, but there was a cool episode about a game developer that I found pretty interesting. All right, let's do this player idle state. Shoot. Yeah, basically, I'm just trying to get rid of the Boolean system. We got and changed into a string system. Yeah. VR one. I'm trying to think of the VR one. It's been I mean, I used to watch the show before Netflix owned it, so I haven't seen season 1 in like 7 or 8 years probably. Okay, we've got the player idle state, so let's see. We still need walk state. Oh, yes, yes. I really like that one. Yes. The Dan Trachtenberg directed that one. Yeah, I really like that one. Yeah, I'm trying to think of that dude's name. Got nothing. I like him. Yeah, he was in a Linklater movie too. I did like that one. That one was really cool. Okay. Okay, we got... I think this is all okay. We did inventory. We did... Okay, walk state. We didn't do walk state. Yeah, there's one in this season with Paul Giamatti, and they do some really cool camera effects in it. I really thought it was awesome. Still thinking about it. Oh, Linklater? Or, yeah, Linklater? I freaking love Linklater. Okay, player walk state looks good. We have player idle state. Player cinematic state. Okay, we got cinematic state. We've got walk state. We've got... Oh, we need this one. Pause state. Yes, yes. Oh, Paul Giamatti. Yo, John dies at the end is a crazy movie. Oh, we just crashed. Shit. Okay, we might be back up. Oh, shit. Yeah, I love... I thought John Dies at the End was a wild movie. I thought it was really cool. I also like... Sideways. American Splendor was pretty good. Oh, yeah. Mr. Krabs. I like that guy, too. Yeah, he's in some good stuff. I like seeing him in movies or shows. Yeah, because he's in like Mythic Quest too, for a little bit. I think. Oh no, maybe no. I'm thinking of John DiMaggio. Okay, blue tunic, red tunic. It's crazy. It's like you look at the word tunic long enough and it just doesn't look like a word at all. Okay. At 214 expects a then. Oh, we need double equals. Okay, it looks... Oh god. It looks like it worked. I feel like we're missing maybe one... Yes, we're at least missing it here. In the walk state. Dave made a maze? I do not think I've even heard of that. Dave made a maze. Okay, the walk state, we have one part fixed. Oh god, but the other part is not. Is it in the same realm of John dies at the end? I mean, not that any movie is in that realm. Sounds kind of weird like that. I'll have to check it out. Dave made a maze. Never heard of it. Yeah, I like unique, kind of trippy, bold ideas often. Okay, nice. Yeah, I like stuff like that. I just like seeing stuff I haven't seen before. I've been watching the new Last of Us too. I like that. Okay, it looks like we're good. Okay, we might be good. Let's see. Just make sure it kind of works if we are putting the tunic on and walking around. Different tunic. Yeah, it looks like it's covered. Yeah, we do need the fall trigger. The green tunic's the only one that's going to be unlocked at this point, so... Oh, okay. Okay. It's like yeah, Poltergeist, but in some cardboard boxes. Okay. Okay, so we've got our system switched over to a string system, not a Boolean system, which cleaned up maybe 40 lines of code or 25 lines of code or so. But now we need to prevent we basically, like in our element row, we're saying that there's a boolean if each level is unlocked or not, because those are like a one-time switch. Once you unlock it, it becomes unlocked and selectable. So it's not that if action is pressed on any column, go ahead and equip the tunic, but only if that tunic is unlocked. So we need those in the player class. Yep, just like we have all these unlocked. Green tunic unlocked. Okay, oopsie. Yo, is that Dave Made a Maze on Netflix or anything? I'll have to check it out. By default, everything starts locked. I guess unlocked is kind of like a... False unlocked is kind of just like a negative, so maybe we should say locked. I don't really know. For right now, we'll just make so green is the only one unlocked. So when we go to change the active tunic equipped to be equal to, oops, right here. Okay. So this is the selection in the inventory. We're going to hit A, and if our selected column is, actually our selected row is 2, that's the tunic row, then we're going to, okay, I'll have to look it up. Okay. Oh my god, I am very tired. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, full day of work, and then we looked at the house and then had to cook dinner, and time, there's not enough time. Okay, so we basically only want to change it to green tunic if our green tunic is unlocked. So if it's unlocked, then go ahead and equip it. If it is not unlocked, we won't equip it. We'll probably just put no tunic. Well, if we have the tunic already equipped, then we're going to unequip it. If it's not equipped, we're going to check if it's unlocked. If so, then we're going to equip it. Okay, but okay, that might work. Let's see if it just equips now. Okay. Okay. The other ones are still equipable, but that's because we haven't done the treatment here, which is what we just did. So we'll do this where we'll say, if the blue tunic is already equipped, go ahead and unequip it. But if it's not already equipped, we're going to say, now if our blue tunic is unlocked, we're going to go ahead. You know, what other indie movies you like, Squinch? Yeah. No such thing as too many. Oh, nice. Yo, you gotta add me on Letterboxd. I think I am GSP Films on Letterboxd. If you want to add me so I can check out your lists or anything. Do you make any lists on there, or you just log them? Dude, I think I made a Letterboxd in 2011 or 2012, and I started logging all kinds of shit. And then I used to review every movie after I watched it for like the first like 100 movies or so, and then I was like, I can't keep up with this. Actually, it wasn't even that. It was like some of my friends were like, every time you review a movie, you just say what you liked about it. And then it like made me not want. I don't know why that made me be like, well, fine, I won't do it then. Okay, let's test the... Yeah, I should log them. I should go back to... I mean, yeah. I used to be pretty on top of it, and then I just... I stopped because I was watching a movie once, and I was like formulating what I would say in my Letterboxd review as I was watching it. And I was like, I can't watch movies like this. Like, I do not want to watch movies thinking about how I'm going to word my review. So I just stopped writing reviews and stuff, because it just took me out of it. I did just get, my brother got me Nosferatu on Blu-ray for Christmas, or for my birthday, and I'm excited to see the extended cut on that. Okay, Green Tunic equipped. We cannot equip the other ones, which is right, and we can unequip the Green Tunic, so that's the only one that's unlocked. So that's looking right, but we aren't rendering the Green Tunic. Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Well, and I'm a film major too, so I I'm big into camera moves and editing, so I get too absorbed into it, and then I can't be objective about it. Yeah. Like, I feel like Everything Everywhere All at Once was one of those ones I just had a blast with, because I still was like, how did they do that? But I was able to turn my brain off and just be like basking in the craziness. Oh yeah, dude, I love those too. I got all the Godzillas. I like the Godzilla vs. Kong too, even. Okay, we're looking for just the Green Tunic. We gotta make just the Green Tunic. I don't like how ugly the tunics have been, but we might just run with it, because we told Salto we were gonna get the freaking demo out for playtesters by the end of this month, or we fail. So if we don't have the demo out, at least for playtesting, not for submission to Steam, but just for playtesting, it's got to get out. Oh, heck yeah, dude. I wouldn't mind a Godzilla tattoo. I've got one tattoo of a movie. Okay, let's pull open our pause mockup. Oh, let's pull open our pause mockup 1. Yes. We're gonna pull just the Green Tunic here. I don't like. I think, I want to say, do you know if the Criterion Collection is all the Showa era? I feel like that's familiar. Oh, this is all jacked up. Because, yeah, I got the big collection, and then I've got some solo movies too. I freaking loved Shin Godzilla, and I freaking loved what's the new one? -1. -1 was awesome. That is the worst looking tunic. That is so ugly, man. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, -1 is so sick. I just got the black and white edition on Blu-ray. I ended up seeing it in theaters twice, once in color, once in black and white. It was just so cool. So freaking cool. Even my girlfriend liked that one, so like that's Godzilla isn't always a easy sell to the ladies. We gotta make sure this goes in the right place. This always dude. You see my drive name, Squinch? My 2 terabyte drive name is Godzilla. Dude, all my drive names are Japanese directors. So I got Sono, Kenji, Koreeda, Kitano. Yeah, I got a bunch. I have a Kurosawa, that's one of my other external drives. And I've got an Ozu, which is another external drive. I got a bunch. Yeah, Sion Sono, Kenji Michiguchi, Koreeda, forget his other first name. Blanking on Kitano. Yeah, I'm a movie dork for sure. Sion Sono makes some crazy shit. Okay, we are just gonna put PNG. This is green tunic solo. Oh yeah, of course I know rubber. I've had a lot of people mad at me for telling them to watch rubber. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Okay, let's import the green tunic we just made. Dude, I'm like, I'm starting to like really, I won't say discouraged, because I'm not discouraged, but I'm just like really starting to feel how much work it is to make a freaking video game. It's incredible. Because it's like I work on this thing every day, and it's been over a year. It's been 14 months, and we're not even done with the demo. We got like one little level. Ah, it's crazy, man. Yes, yeah, but you know, I'll never turn down a movie. Like basic, I mean, if yeah, I like to go in blind to movies. So if someone tells me I should watch something, I'll just go watch it. Like I don't need to know what it's about or anything. Green Tunic Solo is what we're calling it. Yes, so we basically want something equivalent to this where we say, well, now we need to render the equipped items, actually the unlocked items, because it's not if it is equipped, it is that it is unlocked. It should, yeah, it should be easier. But I keep telling myself that, and it's still hard. It's still freaking hard. I mean, I guess I keep adding stuff, but it's like, you know, I still have to make all the new enemies, and then, yeah. There's this, Squinch, there's this, oh, have you seen Wild Tales, Squinch? I freaking love that movie. Wild Tales is amazing. There's this movie called Leviathan. It's like this Russian movie. And there was, at some point before Leviathan came out, there was like a short film called Leviathan, and it was just like a proof of concept, and it was like a crazy sci-fi crazy thing. So like I told my friend, I'm like, bro, we got to go see Leviathan. It looks like the craziest movie I've ever seen. But it wasn't that Leviathan, it was like this Russian drama. But the movie, Leviathan, the movie was really, really good. So like I do recommend it, but it's a very slow drama in Russian. I'll watch this. Hell comes to Frogtown. Yo, okay, the main dude from They Live, I forget his name. The bubblegum guy. Where are we rendering this llama? It's got to be this one. It's got to be this one. It is this one. Okay. So basically we only want to render this if the player has Flamma unlocked. Do we render it over there? So we're going to say if Flamma unlocked, right? Flamma unlocked. Then we're going to go ahead and render it. Do you know Dead Alive, Squinch? Have you seen this movie, Peter Jackson? Green Tunic Solo. Don't tell me I didn't freaking save it there. I freaking... Oh, give me a break, dude. I know I saved it there, man. I'll watch the replay and see how wrong I was. It's saved right here in the freaking... What the heck? Is that not the freaking folder? Why? Whatever. I don't know what the difference is. I always accidentally save shit there and it disappears. And I never know why. Leviathan. It's probably it. It's got like, well, and what's crazy is like the the photo for it is like this whale skeleton, and like as we were walking in, it had that poster, and I was like, oh cool, it's like a space whale or whatever, because I thought it was a sci-fi movie. But yeah, okay, so Squinch, we had a movie night the other night, and I got to pick the movie, and no one there liked weird movies, and I made him watch Dead Alive. I have no regrets. I like to think it cultured them a little bit. Yeah, I am not allowed to pick movies for a little while, but I was laughing my ass off. Bruh, Green Tunic Solo, I swear to God I saved it that time. Well, it's like one of those things where I'm like, you guys are never gonna forget this night. You guys will never forget this. So like they'll make us watch like whatever boring, whatever, you know, whatever Netflix, whatever movie, and it's like, I'm gonna forget this shit when I wake up. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm that guy to watch the... Yeah, I'm the guy that watches the human centipedes. Did we really mess up exporting this like 3 freaking times in a row? Green tunic. Dude, how? Dude, there's no way we messed this up like 3 freaking times in a row. Green tunic solo. Jesus Christ. PNG. How are you not saving in there, you know? Graphics folder. We're there. Export. Okay, it says you're there. Are you freaking there? Green tunic, I don't see you. I don't see it. Green tunic atlas. What the Dude, Ubuntu. Yeah, that's it. Ubuntu home. How did dude, oh my god. We've done... Okay. I'm half tempted to just freaking copy and paste it. We hit Tashio. Ubuntu home. Tashio graphics. Oops. Yeah, it's right here. Green tunic. Green tunic atlas. Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I would rather people be gagging and like it's screaming, you know, than being like, yep, we've all seen Dark Knight, guys. Like, we don't need to have a movie night to watch Dark Knight. Okay, I'm losing my mind. We've exported this 6 times and it is not here. I can't even find the wrong directory anymore that we used to accidentally export it. You know, life's too short to watch boring stuff, you know? I'm gonna try a save as here in the graphics. We're gonna go PNG. We're gonna go green tunic solo. Okay, if it isn't there now, I don't know what the hell to do. It's not there. There it is. Okay, it is there. Okay. So we'll do save as, not export as next time. Okay. So let's see. Okay, cool. Okay, it's equipping there, but we need to render it on screen. So now we can actually use it. If Flama's unlocked, draw Flama. We turn this off. Nice. I'll check out your page, man. Okay, we want to go if tunic equipped. Actually, it is tunic unlocked. If green tunic is unlocked, green tunic unlocked, then we want to render it on screen. So we will put, we will do the same, you know, flesh it white and then draw it. We'll draw it essentially exactly where Flama is, except maybe like 16 down. So the Y maybe plus 16 or so. That should give us a decent starting point. Then we'll just kind of place it. Oh, yeah, not Flama. Not Flama. We want to draw our green tunic solo. Did we it's not a global. When we did it as a texture, so we'll just change it to be a global like this. I mean, I guess we could keep it in a G texture, but this is just easier. Green tunic solo PNG. Okay. What line? 173. What the Oh, it's the comma. It's the comma. Okay. There we go. There's our green tunic. It's a little off, but we cannot equip our other tunics because they are not unlocked yet. But if our green tunic's unlocked, it'll both render and be equipable and unequipable. Needs to go like left one and down one though. So let's do that. Left one and down one. Yo, hey Salto. What up, dude? Yo, how was it art crit night? What was it? Yo, I was able to hang for a little bit, but I had to stream myself. What's up, y'all? Welcome in. Yo, what up, Nurse? What up, Salto? Thickness is here, boy. Hey, everybody. What is up? Welcome in. We're doing some like little things that we haven't had in the game, which is like right now, you know, we had all of our elements equipable at any moment in time, but now it's locked only if you've actually unlocked the element or unlocked the tunic color. So I can't just put on any color I want anymore, but if they were unlocked, we'd be able to equip it just like we can put on our green tunic here or put on our spellcast element right here. And yes, Taboo, we are in Lua, scripting language, and Love2d is the engine. Same game stack as Balatro. Yo. So yeah, we've got the refinery now where you can do some upgrades with your rubies, and then we've got meditation. We got the first dungeon. I think the last thing we're working on is we need to add pushing these objects only if the green tunic is actually equipped, because that's what the green tunic allows you to do, is push these items, which allows you to get through this dungeon fairly easily. Well, I won't say fairly easily, but a lot easier than if not. So the tunic, the green tunic will be right here in a treasure chest in this room, and this is where you actually can harvest some rubies for upgrades so that you can upgrade your spellcast element, and upgrading it will give you more spellcasts surrounding you. So the whole the refinery, the idea is you harvest the rubies in here, you take them to the refinery, you take them to Ren, named after city of Straw Ren, and then dude, I swear to God, I almost called it salt of straw again. I think what throws me off is there's an ice cream shop called Salt and Straw, and I think that's what I'm picking it up on. I think that's what I'm doing it for. I did catch myself, but I didn't default to the correct answer. So here's the first dungeon here. The idea is you just you know, this room idea is that the whole oh my god, oh my, we were testing the beds, and that meant we gave ourselves very little health because the beds heal you. So I literally only had two hits of damage. So if you walk into the bed here, you can rest and pay money to go take a nap, and then you're sleeping and then you heal. So if I would have taken a freaking nap, we could have actually done something in the dungeon there. I was trying to show off that last level, but sleeping heals your health, and then right here, if you go equip your spellcast element, as you exert your focus to cast spells, the element's vibrancy dwindles down. So that's that little bar down in the A slot. So as you cast spells, your vibrancy kind of goes down. If your spell cast element is out of vibrancy, you can't cast spells anymore, and you got to recharge them. And you do that by meditating here at a meditation idol, kind of like a sculptor's idol in Sekiro almost. So you recharge your vibrancy, and then you get to do a little meditation center, and then get back at it, up and at 'em. So it's coming along. It's coming along. I think what we need to do next is just do the pushable crates only if the green tunic is equipped, and then it gives the player some, like the idea is that a pushable item will make him go into this push animation, right? So it kind of like signals to the player like, oh, what is he doing? Like there's something you can do with this. And it's not until you get through the dungeon, and when you first enter it, you can't push the crate, but you can. Oh, I need to respawn the crate, which is not. I gotta respawn the crate. But basically, the crate is there, and you can not push it, but you can break it with your spellcast. And that's the kind of like shtick of the dungeon, I guess, is that like it has to do with you learning how to utilize these crates. So it's like you can do multiple things with the crates. You can break them down for money. You can also, if you see this crate's kind of blocking this bat hole here, so if you push this crate over into the pit there, it unblocked that bat hole, and now, oh, I forgot to sleep. I'm about to die. But basically the bat hole is blockable by pushable objects, so we can go in here. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh, we gotta block it. So block the bat hole so they can't fly out. But the last room in the dungeon is basically, if you break any of the crates, you'll actually die, because you have to use the crates to block the bat holes. Otherwise, you're going to be swarmed by bats like I was 2 seconds ago. And I did actually just added 3 new emotes. As of yesterday, we had people wanting some Tashio falling emotes. So we've got some chasm emotes going on now. But yeah, so I think all we've got left to do tonight is this pushable crate stuff, only if the tunic is equipped, which we have. We're already toggling the tunic to render if it's equipped, so all we have to do is just only allow the push if that green tunic is equipped. So let's go try to find that. I don't know where I put it. Pushable object. I know we've got this table of pushables. Update pushables. I know we have a begin push or something method. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where it is. This is in the map. I guess it would make sense for it to be in the map. Yo, Salto, hope you had a great stream, homie. Push up, push down. Yes. Okay, so where do we do this push? Oh, legal push. Yes. Legal push is basically as you push an object, it knows which direction you're facing, and it knows what adjacent object you must be pushing into, and it checks the next space to see if that thing's already occupied by a pushable object or a collidable map object, so you can't just push it into another crate or into another brick or through a wall. So that's what the legal push check is. So I'm thinking by the time we do the legal push check, then we have to initiate the push. But before we push, right here, all of this, before we actually push, we need to make sure our tunic is equipped. So we're gonna do this We don't even have... We do have collidable class types. Let's just call this pushing objects. So right here, we're going to go to our global player and we're going to check if our not green tunic equipped. We just changed this all to strings instead of booleans. So we're going to go into tunic equipped field. We're going to test for equality to be equal to a green tunic. And if it is equal to a green tunic, then we're going to go ahead and approve the push. And that's basically all we got to do. This is a left collide. Oh, let me see. Pushing is true. Okay. That's just for the animation. So yes, anytime we go to actually check it, we want to make sure there's a legal push. We can't push if there's no legal push, but before, even if it is a legal push, if we are not equipped with the green tunic, then we cannot push it. So if tunic equipped is equal to green tunic, same sort of deal here, green tunic, then we're going to go ahead and allow that push method. And then we're almost done. 2 more directions. And the green tunic is the only one that you're allowed to push items with. All the other tunics have different powers, but this one is having to do with pushables, which is why this whole dungeon is kind of built around these pushable objects. So yeah, the idea behind the dungeon is like it teaches you, oh hey, you need to break the crate with your spellcast to get through. And then it says, okay, well, sometimes you want to break it, but if you break it and it's blocking a bat hole, then they might fly out. But then it's like, by the very end, it's like, yo, if you break this crate, all hell will be unleashed and you will die. So we made it so it's basically impossible. If you break the crates in the last room, you basically can't pass the dungeon, which I guess is a little bit spoilery, but y'all will forget by the time the demo is out. Okay. So we've got down, we've got push up, we've got push right, we've got push left. Okay. We should be good. Yeah, exactly, Taboo. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, it kind of just invites them to learn more about it and then to consider the consequences. Okay, let's try this. So, now I'm pushing. This is great. It's not working. I cannot push. Oh, and I cannot spellcast because it's not equipped. So, if I equip my spell, I can then come in here, cleanse the bat. And I cannot... See, I like that it pushes... Yeah, damn, dude, brunked. The goal is, you know, I've got a bet, not a bet with Salto, but a gentleman's agreement with Salto that the demo will be out for playtesting on Discord by the end of this month. I will have failed if there isn't a playable playtest of the demo by the end of this month. So, yes, yeah, Taboo, I agree with that. Yeah, it's not a one size fits all, right? It's just kind of like here's some tools to interact with your environment. It does different things based on how you play. So you can run through, right? Like you don't have to push the things. You can just break the crates and try to make a sprint for it. And if you had enough hearts, which I didn't sleep, but if you had enough hearts, you can probably get pretty far doing that. It's just that I wanted to make it so that you couldn't... Oh, see, look, and I can't push. Let's test me actually equipping the green tunic and make sure pushing actually works. So if we come out here, this is where you get the green tunic and a treasure chest right here. You're going to push. You can't do it. And if you come in here, equip your green tunic. Let's see. We are able to push and get out. Sweet. Dude, that is epic. So yeah, so the idea is you come out of the tutorial, not the tutorial, but the intro cinematic, and you walk up the rickety bridge, and then there's going to be a couple of options to see that there's things like boulders or crates. And I like that he walks up and he like pushes like something's happening. If you try to do that on a signpost, nothing really happens. But I like that it's kind of visually signaling like, oh hey, there's a thing with this boulder. And then by the time you're in the dungeon, you open the green tunic, it'll say you've now got the strength to move certain objects or whatever. So I like that idea. To kind of like tease the player that hey, there's something to do with pushing, and then it's not until you unlock the green tunic that you can do it. And Brunked, I think we'll do it. I think we'll make it. We're doing really well. Like, dude, the first 10 days of April were awful because I forgot that we needed the inn. And the inn seems simple. It's just beds where you can rest. But the idea, like, it was so tough because the dialogue boxes need to say different things. It's like if you have enough money, it'll say, hey, you took a nap. But if you don't have enough money, it needs to say, you need 5 coin to rest. But then if you hit no, it just needs to exit. And it's... Dude, that took me like 8 days. It took me 8 days to get that figured out. And I think I just found a bug with it, because... Okay, no, that's okay. Because, yeah, if you try to rest without the money, you can't even afford to rest here, dude. Get out of here. Yeah, so at the beginning of the game, the villagers are mad at you. Because the mages were the ones that caused all the corruption here. So they're kind of mad at us. Rightfully so. So yeah, and then so Brunked, I think like one of the last things is we do have the loop minigame, but I've got the melody figured out for that. I just need to transpose it into game code, which I'm not too worried about. It's just gonna be tedious. But one thing we do need to do is the map overworld design to make it less placeholder art. You know, I just put like little placeholder things here. It's not like a real design just yet. So we do need a decent placeholder, or like a different, 12 or 15 explorable scenes that all look fairly designed, fairly pretty, instead of just kind of like randomly thrown together like they are now. We do need to put the loot outside the exit of the dungeon once you get through it, and then a little shortcut on the other side that comes out to the right here. But we do need. We're gonna put little like if you start going down, not. This is just an example of like if you start going north, it's gonna be the ice mountain, so it's gonna be snowy like this. If you start going down to the right, southeast, you're gonna go into the dusty desert, which these are all the biomes for the rest of the game, but they aren't designed yet. They're just kind of placeholdery yet. So we kind of just need to fill out this amount of the game, which looks like a quarter of the fucking map. God damn it. We don't need this much, we've already got these are okay. This is okay. We'll probably have like 2 screens of forest up here until it blocks with a corrupted river. And then up towards the ice mountain, it's going to be blocked because there's going to be a blizzard up there, and you can't walk because it's just too blizzardy. And over here in the dusty desert, it's going to be too sandstormy. And we've got all the particle effects. We've already got all those systems in the game, so all we have to do is turn them on and make sure they're only applied to the current scenes, which I'm now realizing is probably going to take longer than I thought. But we basically just block off the rest of the biomes, because this is the rest of the game, right? The demo is the intro area where you cleanse the corrupted water. That unlocks the biome to the forest. And in order to clear that, you need to get through the first dungeon, get the first tunic, get the first tome for your loot, and then play the tome here at Mage's Castle. It'll cleanse the corruption, and then it'll unlock the forest biome. That's the end of the demo. So the demo is not going to be done in 2 weeks. I know it's not going to be done, but I'm hoping we'll have we have to have it in a form where people can play test it and get back to me, hey, this is broken, this is just totally busted. So we will need, in the next 2 weeks, we need to do the overworld map, plan out the overlay, and then figure out the particle system a little bit. I'll need to transpose all the music, and then a little bit more map art, but not a ton. We're not going to go crazy with it. So it's going to be fun once we finally get to, okay, let's just draw maps, because I haven't took the time to draw maps yet. You know, it's all just been placeholder. We're working on other systems, so it's nice that we're finally coming up on the time where we can actually design some new levels. So I guess pre-alpha, I mean, for this month, it's basically so that people can just tell me of any game-breaking stuff they definitely find. But the goal, I mean, yeah, if I wasn't set back by like 9 days by the inn, I think I would be probably at a decent spot to maybe, I won't say be done with the demo, but like I would be so far ahead if I had eight more days where I wasn't stuck on this thing. So it's just so hard to foresee the stuff you're gonna get stuck on. But in my mind, there's not a lot left. There's not a lot left for the demo. You know, we've got the opening cinematic, we got the title screen, we got the freaking we got the cleanse, we got the dark temple, we got the dungeon. We do have to build out the the tome treasure chest, but we've already got the treasure chest class, and we can already put things in there. We've got, actually, where is an example? I think the only example of this is in Mage's Castle at the moment of a treasure chest, but we have the ability to come in here and do it. Yeah, we've got a little treasure chest in here, and that's where our loot is, and now we've got our loot. So we've got the treasure chest. There's like little quality of life stuff, like I think I want to prevent spell casting while we're inside a building, just because it's just annoying when you're trying to like interact, especially in Mage's Library. Like you're trying to read a book and you're just casting spells, you know. So this is the kind of tutorial area where you can read in the library about the different things in the game and kind of just wrap your head around it. And then it sets you free over here into the overworld. This is all placeholder, you know, rickety bridge. We need to make an actual rickety bridge sprite. But today we got our, last 2 days we got our elemental equips done and our tunic equips done, which have been on our list forever to fix. So now you can't push things without the tunic equipped. You can't cast a spell without a spell in your hand. So it is in a pretty good shape, I think. I think it's in a pretty good shape. So we're going to call this tunic equip. Green tunic equip. With pushing ability. Cool. And then we'll get push it and we'll roll credits and find someone to raid out to. Yo, thanks for hanging, everyone. I hope you all had a great time over with Salto. Thanks for the raid, Salto. Let's run credits here and we will pass the raid train along here. Let's see. We got, let's see. Yo, thanks for hanging, Squinch. Yeah, I will catch you later. Yeah, we'll raid out to Jed over here because he's always working on a cool game. And he's a cool dude, so let's say what's up, and then hope you all have a great night. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll get more work done. Peace out.
Work to do.